two towering symbols of American prosperity, crumbled within hours. The world watched in disbelief and horror. Could this be the work of a few extremists? Or could there be more to it? Welcome to the intricate web of the 9/11 inside job conspiracy theory. The story begins in the early 90s, when the World Trade Center was first targeted by terrorists. This failed attempt, theorists argue, planted the seed for a more elaborate scheme involving the very pillars of American power. Fast forward to 2001, and the stage is set for one of the most devastating attacks in human history. But here's the twist. Conspiracy theorists suggest that the players were not just extremists from distant lands, but individuals within America's own corridors of power. Theorists point to the unusual trading activity on Wall Street in the days leading up to the attacks. They say this indicates that some people had foreknowledge of the events. The sudden surge in put options for companies directly affected by the tragedy, such as American Airlines and United Airlines, they argue, is more than mere coincidence. Then there's the Pentagon. Conspiracy theorists question how a commercial airliner could penetrate the heavily defended American military headquarters. They point to the lack of large-scale debris consistent with a plane crash and suggest that a missile was responsible. Perhaps most compelling is the collapse of the Twin Towers and Building 7, which theorists argue fell in a manner consistent with a controlled demolition rather than a fire caused by the impact of the planes. They highlight the speed and symmetry of the collapses and the subsequent discovery of traces of a high-grade explosive in the dust. Now, let's examine the official response. Theorists argue that the US government was quick to pin the blame on Al-Qaeda, with some suggesting that this was a convenient scapegoat to justify subsequent invasions of Iraq and Afghanistan. In summary, proponents of the 9/11 inside job theory believe that the attacks were not the work of international terrorists, but a plot orchestrated within the US government. They point to suspicious trading activity, the Pentagon attack, the collapse of the World Trade Center buildings, and the official response as evidence. Of course, these theories are controversial and have been widely debunked by experts. However, they continue to captivate the minds of many, questioning the narrative we've been told. Remember, the world isn't always as it appears. Truth can be stranger than fiction. We invite you to dive deeper, explore more, and question everything. If you enjoyed this exploration of the 9/11 inside job theory, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more thought-provoking conspiracy theories. Until next time, keep questioning the world around you.